Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the lottery has started for medical marijuana dispensaries as some in our region were awarded the opportunity to open. And Kentucky State Police helped families searching for a meal this Thanksgiving by continuing its annual giveaway.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are inching up to that 5 o'clock mark this Tuesday morning, and today is November 26th. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, yesterday we had a Monday treat for them in the weather, but when I stepped out, it was a little rainy, so I don't think we're getting the same treatment this Tuesday morning.
No, not the same treatment. Luckily, this morning isn't super cold, but we do unfortunately have that rain, and it is pushing out, so we won't have it for too much longer. We can see that on satellite and radar as it's pushing through the area, really just focusing on more of the eastern counties this morning, but it will be gone hopefully in not too long. But let's take a look at those current temperatures as they're not too bad. We're really looking in the upper 40s and low 50s this morning, and those temperatures will be cooling down as we're going through the next couple hours. By the time I'm done with my newscast this morning, I wouldn't be surprised if those temperatures were significantly colder. But let's take a look at those high temperatures as they're going to be right about the same as you're seeing right now. So don't expect too much warmer than what it is this morning. But for the next 12 hours, there you can see we're going to have those clouds, but we'll have those suns starting to poke out as we're going into the midday hour, with those temperatures really just staying about the same this morning. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. Yesterday, a lottery process decided the first 36 dispensaries for medical cannabis in Kentucky. The dispensaries were selected from regions 3 through 11. Dispensaries in regions 1 and 2, which cover the Lexington and Louisville metro regions, will be picked on December 16th. Governor Andy Beshear said they are implementing the medical cannabis business in parts for a reason.
What we saw with hemp, with all the licenses that went out, is it crashed the market, having too many individuals that were out there licensed in the very beginning. So we think that we've got it generally right.
The governor says they are aiming for products to be available to qualifying cardholders as close to January 1st as possible. There were some businesses that were selected from that announcement that are in our area. HYE Property Management LLC in Powell County, Reed KY Dispensary LLC in Pulaski and Pike counties, and Kentucky Zen LLC in Pike County. In this lottery, businesses from the same county were drawn, but only the first business selected from a county will be able to stay. A Louisville Metro police officer shot by a protester in 2020 is suing the department. Robinson DeRoches says he told the department he was mentally struggling after being shot and spending 6 weeks in the hospital. But instead of giving him adequate mental health help, he says the department sent him to work patrol at night in one of the most violent areas of the city. He was suffering from PTSD. DeRoches got that help on his own. He says it saved his life.
Everybody always come to LMPD and say, we want to change. We want to help the community. Well, helping the community is by standing up for what's right and speaking out on certain things, no matter if it costs you your job. If it costs you, your name, but that's okay.
In a statement to our sister station, WAVE, the department said they strive to make accommodations for those who need it, and they are committed to officer well-being. A coalition that calls itself the People's Consent Decree hosted an event yesterday morning in Louisville. It comes a year and a half after a DOJ report found Louisville Metro Police Department discriminates against Black people, uses excessive force, and conducts searches based on invalid warrants, among other issues. Negotiations on the consent decree between the mayor's office, LMPD, and the DOJ have been underway since February. No details have been released. Those who spoke at the event want LMPD to publicly acknowledge the mistakes made in the past and invite those harmed by police to be a part of the conversation about solutions.
It is an imperative that there are people who have been impacted by this department who are sitting around that table to be able to make those decisions for what is there. It is critically important. I have said directly to the mayor on more than one occasion, input is not participation.
A statement sent to our sister station WAVE from Mayor Greenberg's office says Metro government is not waiting to take action and create change at LMPD. The statement included examples of what is being done within the department, including new body camera policies and police reforms. While many overlook Thanksgiving and jump right into the Christmas spirit, Food City and Kentucky State Police took a moment to help families ahead of Thanksgiving. I was there as officials donated meals to schools in KSP's Post 13. Troopers and Food City workers collaborated to load up the KSP cruisers with Thanksgiving meals for students and their families.
Obviously, it's a great time of the year to be given, and we're honored to be partnered with Kentucky State Police and have them use our store to get this. And we help donate a little bit in. They do a great big part.
The meal donation benefits 5 families per school in each of the Post 13 counties, including Breathitt, Knott, Leslie, Letcher, and Perry.
This is a great event we have. This is our 7th annual Thanksgiving giveaway. This program was kind of started by Mikey Cottle whenever he was a trooper in Knott County, and we just continue to carry on this tradition.
After collecting the turkeys and the meal items from the Whitesburg Food City, troopers hit the road to deliver them to area schools.
It's going to be a surprise, for my school at least. I want to surprise the families. I will deliver some, and some will be picked up from here.
Chad Bates is the Family Resource and Youth Service Center coordinator at West Whitesburg Elementary and says they select the families with the greatest need.
It's a blessing, really, to just look at the families' faces that you can help with, put a smile on their face.
Giving away meals and taking away worries this Thanksgiving holiday. But the giving does not stop there. Kentucky State Police Post 13 will host Cram the Cruiser at 10 a.m. on December 6th at the Hazard Food City. While celebrating family and food on Thanksgiving, there are some safety measures to take. Cooking a lot of food in big gatherings for Thanksgiving can lead to an increased risk of contacting bacteria. Health environmentalist Caleb Anderson says continually washing your hands is important.
You're going to be dealing with a lot of foods. You're going to get sweaty. You're going to touch clean surfaces. You're going to touch dirty surfaces. So hand washing is going to limit the amount of bacteria you're going to be involved with.
Anderson says to also change out cutting boards and silverware as you cook different items. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Still to come, President-elect Donald Trump hints at new tariffs which might impact Americans on a daily basis.
And rain is clearing up for your Tuesday, but the rain isn't done for the week. I'll have more information coming up.